Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of the Hitech Farmer podcast. Today I had a great talk about indoor farming technologies with Cihan, who is the co-founder of Farmicca, a Turkish company developing indoor farming solutions. So just sit back and enjoy the episode. So hi Cihan, good to meet you.
Hi,
Could you please introduce yourself briefly and also Farmicca?
Sure. First of all, thank you for inviting me. It is Cihan coming from Farmicca and sharing the CTO position of Farmicca. Farmicca was founded with the goal of transforming modern agriculture through smart data-driven technology. So we recognize the challenge that faced controlled environment agriculture, also known CEA, systems such as the interface into resource management, inconsistent plant growth, and high energy costs. To address the issues, we developed IoT-based solutions for these problems actually. So that optimizes the environmental conditions for plants while maximizing efficiency and sustainability. That's the point for us. Our journey began with a focused precision climate control, CO2 optimization, and smart lighting solutions for vertical farms, greenhouses, and hydroponic systems. One of our flagship innovations, Farmicca CarboSense. If you see our website, you can see the details of the products actually, CarboSense, greenways, and other things. Ensure optimized CO2 levels to enhance plants' photosynthesis, leading to heater and faster growing crops. Similarly, Farmicca Eliminator is designed to provide the plant-specific lighting that mimics natural sunlight, improves plant growth visibility, and reduces the unnecessary energy consumption. This is a very big problem actually. This is the CEA industry because we know especially LED lights and other things using too much power consumption in this industry. By utilizing our advanced methods, we achieve 30% to 40% less power consumption using our LED groups named the Farmicca Eliminator. That's the award-winning things actually at our site. Compared to traditional LED bar solutions, optimizing the energy efficiency throughout the growing process. Additionally, our approach to reduce overall power usage during the entire growing cycle from start to finish. By enhancing environmental conditions, streamlining resource management, and minimizing waste. The results in both reduced energy costs and a faster time to harvest, making farming more efficiency and sustainable.
Does this mean that your LED lights are even 40% more efficient than standard LED lights?
Already known the more efficient. I tell continuously actually telling about the FarmSense thing at our site, the FarmSense, our ecosystem. But that's the point. 30% and or to 30% using less energy consumption.
Then
traditional LED bars, right?
Really? So there is this big of a difference between LEDs?
Yeah. That's the problem for power consumption in CEA industry. Especially using the closed-loop systems, you must be using LED bars like as a grown light on horticulture LEDs. You must be using this equipment actually and using the power for them. When we Farmicca reduce these things, power consumption, for LED growing cycles. Our purpose is simple, actually. To empower farmers with cutting-edge technology that enhances plant health, improves the operational efficiency, and makes sustainable farming more accessible and profitable. Farmicca is not just about the innovation. It's about to creating a smarter, greener future for agriculture.
I've seen you do a lot of you make a lot of solutions for vertical farmers.
Sure.
But now I get the scope. You really do a lot.
Sure. Actually, we have a lot of different hardware and software things I tell about
Yep.
you in this interview. So we are pointing the climate things, we are pointing the light cycle things and ventilation, climate, and so much different critics actually in the plant growth in-house. So Farmicca touches the and different hardware and software things for growing cycles perfectly. So if you ask when we decide you Farmicca things then joining the farming industry, there's an interesting thing at my side because I'm a software engineer originally. So as software engineer become a farmer or doing things on plants, this is not related things actually, software engineer and farmer. So we start this business, we decide to enter farming industry when we saw a real need for smarter, more efficient growing solutions. Farmicca has always been the backbone of human survival. But as the world changes, traditional methods are struggling to keep up. We noticed the challenges, unpractical yields, high energy costs, and inefficient resource use, and know that technology could make a difference. We already know that. Our journey started with a simple question. How can we help farmers grow better, faster, and more sustainable? With our background in IoT and automation, we began experimenting with ways to optimize controlled environments that led to the creation of Farmicca CarboSense. It's designed to fine-tune CO2 levels for healthier plant growth. From there, we developed Farmicca Illuminator, a lighting solution that mimics natural sunlight while reducing energy waste. I want to talk about our products actually. This is okay for you?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry for that.
Yeah, it's completely good. I actually wanted to ask you about your products, and now that you say that your LED lights mimic the sun, is it possible? Does it work with bees? Because I know that getting bees to pollinate, if you want to, for example, grow strawberries inside, they must be pollinated. And you either have to do it by yourself or get bees to do it, but it's very difficult to get bees to work in a vertical, indoor farm because they only work with the sunlight. So are your LED lights able to make bees work inside?
Sure. First, our strawberry grow lights at the Illuminator LED bars. Actually, I want to tell about the Illuminator concept actually. Illuminator as a product family actually. One main module and connected extender cards, then connected the LED bars. You think LED bars bulb. If you want to change in your room different colors, what you do, you're changing the bulbs, right? Red or something different colors actually. Illuminator doing the same thing actually for plants. For example, strawberries wants the different wavelength and using the white but coming the different full spectrum wavelength. We are measuring with our spectrometers in our lab. So our LED bars for strawberries brighten white, not magenta or not something red, not something purple. And bees working very well. Not hesitating, not doing anything, like in nature. This is a no problem, and using for different kind of plants actually. So if you cucumber or tomato, different wavelengths, wants the different wavelengths, we already doing lot of R&D. How to grow tomato perfectly with our custom LED bars and connected Farmicca eliminator connectors actually. So when we start to build these LED bars connected for facilities.
Okay. And so if you have so many solutions for growers, do you have some sort of a app that you can operate all of the solutions like on one point, like from one point, or do you have to set up everything separately, or how does it work when you have such a variety of products?
Sure. I want to talk about something our Farmicca FarmiSense ecosystem. Farmicca's FarmiSense ecosystem integrates all Farmicca technologies into a simple centralized platform. Uses the real-time monitoring, AI-driven automation, and predictive analytics to optimizing growing conditions. Enable remote management, allowing growers to control their farm from anywhere. For example, FarmiSense, also known which equipment building by Farmicca, directly connecting the IoT ecosystem and using a lot of different communication methods for creating this ecosystem. All things connected to FarmiSense, and FarmiSense operates whole equipment in the system, like not only Farmicca concept, not only Farmicca equipment. FarmiSense can control pumps, FarmiSense can control actuators, FarmiSense control HVAC units, and lot of different equipment in the facility. So when you talk about how eliminator doing this better for plant health and reduce the operational expenses side at the investor, is the key point also FarmiSense, because FarmiSense known how many time lights ideal for different crops, and sending the commands to eliminator side. Eliminator can matching the light distance or light intensity for the plants. For example, if you're using the 10R, for example, if you're using the 10R for lighting process for crops, FarmiSense doing these things 6 hours is enough. Then reduce to 4 hours for operational cost. That's the simple.
And so you have a R&D facility where you do all of this research.
Sure. We are very closely established. Actually, Farmicca is located in the Istanbul in Turkey. But our R&D facility is merged with Skycrops brand, and located in Tekirdağ, Çorlu. We transformed fabric facility in the growing plant growth facility actually. So we are producing a lot of different leafy greens like lettuce and spinach or something in this facility, and using the same area.
Where do you sell it to? Or is it just for your own consumption?
You talking about Farmicca or Skycrop sites?
Now I'm talking about the produce.
Actually, I don't hear you. Can you repeat it?
Oh yeah. So at the Skycrops facility is the R&D facility, right? or not?
No, Skycrops facility, not only R&D facility. Skycrops actually a leafy green brand, selling products to a lot of different supermarkets with the
Oh, yeah.
Crops brand.
Yeah.
Farmicca is a facility constructor and technology owner.
But what I was asking about, you did the research at the Skycrops facility?
We are researching the Farmicca research facility because we are very close. Facilities in here, Farmicca research R&D site and near to facility actually. We are using the some of different options for the in facility, but mostly this facility doing a lot of crops for supermarkets and other different kind of markets actually.
Okay, so the Skycrops facility is already like a normal production facility for crops.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, and my other question was where do you sell it to? So you sell the produce to supermarkets.
Yeah, Skycrops, as known as Skycrops brand actually. Farmicca doesn't make any crops for the selling markets. Farmicca only builder.
Yeah, okay. How is the market situation in Turkey? Is it self-sufficient or do you import a lot of stuff? And are you having any difficulties with selling indoor farming produce to supermarkets?
Actually, I know Skycrops doesn't have a problem because we are growing the health products, not using any pesticide when the growing process. We named the clean food concept in the supermarkets. A lot of customers pointing these things actually. When you're selecting any crops on the market, they are reading all things on the package. A lot of different vertical farms writing a lot of things on the package and select this crops for us. And this is not only thing the selectable like a Skycrops. If you know the world problems like water usage or something, they are already picked our products in the supermarket because we are using the less water usage in our facilities. A lot of different vertical farms using this sentence actually. We are using the percent 10 between traditional farming methods and our vertical farms. But Farmicca using only 6 water usage because our filtration systems creating in here, we are doing a lot of R&D on these things actually. And when water not usable or lines, we come up separate out this water. So doing some filtration or circulation method, then reusable water using our lines, making nutrients or doing something with Farmicca NutriBalancer device and using this water again. So we less using water. For example, if you want to create 1 kilogram lettuce in our facility, 230 milliliters for this use. But in traditional farming, you must use the 216 liters for 1 kilogram lettuce. That's the point.
Yeah, that's a big difference. And so what's the production capacity of Skycrops?
This is the interesting thing actually. So 519 square meters Skycrops production area actually. When you check the European lists, which vertical farm is bigger, you are looking the too much different facilities actually too much bigger. You doesn't know the Skycrop's name in this list, but we harvest in 1 month production cycle, 1,000 lettuce.
Okay. And so now to get back to Farmicca, so who do you offer your products to?
At Farmicca site,
Yeah. The farming solutions that Farmicca makes. So who is your customer?
we are doing a lot of marketing things on internet. But as you know, our sector is B2B because an end user not related with our technology. So we are doing the marketing things and using different communication method for planning the facility and seeking the investors on internet. It's mainly internet because we are a technology company, you know, and coming the lot of requires from the outside companies like, for example, Uzbekistan, Bulgaria, or something different countries, receiving them too much leads for facility construction. But we focusing not only facility construction because we are changing something in this for this industry. For example, Farmicca can share technology with other constructors. How we do that? For example, if you build a construction for vertical farm in different countries, for example, you're in your country and need our products, growing leads and vertical ventilation systems or nutrients management system, you can just ask our site. We already prepared these products for you and directly send you. You can build this facility and run up with our hardware and software things. We don't sell our technology like others. We share a lot of things for people's companies or something.
Do you have to have a subscription for your products or not?
Not yet.
Okay. But so now when a company, when a farmer orders your hardware and software, it's just a one-time payment and then he can use it.
Yes, we have a lot of different guarantees with our products. They can buy our products and applying their facility, then using our FarmSense software like this is a SaaS licensing method using the FarmSense. So they can use our technology as well.
Okay, but but for the FarmSense, you buy a license like for a year, for example.
Sure, SaaS license model is a very simple model using the subscription methods. A lot of different things on internet as a end user.
Yeah. Okay.
So, what we do different? I want to talk something about our products and technology. Actually,
Sure.
We are directly merging the natural resourcing opportunities in facility area. Every time seeking for this. If you make the rain harvest, we design all things under the rain harvest, using the rain in your systems. not using the groundwater or something. And I already told about the Farmicca's abilities. So verticals at the layer-based ventilation technique using the green breeze, Farmicca green breeze, using the layer-based ventilation things, but another effect, cooling our eliminator. All things using the different sensors, like a temperature sensor or device-based and heat management. Actually, as you know, let's always going the hot. But you need to optimize for the environment conditions. Actually, green breeze is turning the too much higher when the sense in any LED having a problem and having the trouble, and green breeze already made the too much airflow on the LED and sensing the operating FarmSense dashboard, and LED are broken, LED are doing something unconventional. Yeah, you must change it, you must look it or something.
I think that's really it for my questions. But one more question I have is if you would like to add something to our conversation.
I need to talk about a lot of different things actually for this industry, because Farmicca only focusing the how the farming doing better and doing healthy and doing feasible for whole peoples. So we are working on a lot of different on mechanics, on hardware, on good and other growing equipments, and we jump to educational sites. Actually, this is very important for us because we start the planning Farmicca's campus project for the studies. Actually, working a lot of different in this campus area and teaching a lot of different methods and working kind of different crops or something in this area. And this is important for us because this industry must be improved.
And now I have one more question. What countries would you like to expand to, or what countries would you like to provide your solutions to?
At the close of our country, like Turkey, actually. So we are making a lot of conversation for other countries near the close of the countries, actually. Like as I said, Bulgaria, Uzbekistan, and Middle East countries like Qatar, Saudi Arabia and Emirates or something, is very getting the leads from their countries. That's a good market for us.
Yeah, and so you don't plan to expand to, for example, Western Europe or something like that?
Yeah, we try. Then making the plans as a branch, Farmicca branch.
Okay.
And we try this, doing a lot of research about these things, but not related me actually, because I'm a technical man.
Okay.
So my other friends on Farmicca board, every time seeking new opportunities for other countries, like as a branch, actually, like a branch, Farmicca branch.
Okay, perfect. I thank you very much for coming on the show and just letting me get to know about Farmicca and Skycrops.
First, for my English, actually, because I'm, as I say, the technical man. Don't using the sentences working well or perfectly, because the technical is simple. So I must say thank you for this opportunity for me as a Cihan, and nice to meet you too.
Thank you very much, and no worries.